Oh dear, I'm a bit high up now, aren't I? Let's see if it works now. Let's see if this works. I'll see if there's any messages coming through now. Let's have a look. Oh, I can't believe this. It always goes wrong when you don't want it to, doesn't it? Right, hang on, I've got 3 people. Sorry, I had to switch you all off. Any messages, any messages, any messages? Oh, no, I can't believe this. What's going on? Jackie, send me another message. Hang on, I'm just going to play around with you while I do this. None yet. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, I can't believe... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hello, Jan. Hello, Helen. Oh, at last. Now, I'm sorry I'm up the other way, but it was the only way I could get the messages to work. Hello, Graham. Hello, Carol. Hello. There I am. Here I am. Here I am. No, I haven't. It's all here now. I don't know what I've done. I don't know what I've done. Anyway, I hope you all come back now. Oh, honestly, there were hundreds of you there. Now I had to get rid of you. But anyway, I'm here now. I'm here. Now, it says, oh, now, I seem to remember, who was it I was talking to, said that their messages kept jamming as well. Oh, they've stopped again now. They've stopped again now, the messages. Have I disabled the comments? I'm sure I haven't. Hang on. Where does it say about disabling the comments? And no, I can't have done because I've got 4 and then it stopped again. Oh, no. Get rid of that one. Oh. Oh, this is so annoying, isn't it? It's so annoying. I wonder if I can write a comment myself and see what happens. Oh, no, there you go. I've sent myself a comment. Maybe your comment, because Jackie would normally have messaged by now, wouldn't she? And there's 101 of you there. Oh, this is really annoying. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say because there's over 100 of you there. And I'm ever so sorry. It's just not working. I hate technology. I so hate technology. Try and swipe to the left. I've got the comments. I've got Graham's and Carol's and Karen's. Let's just go like that. And like that. No, they're not coming through. Oh, here you go, Margaret. Margaret sent me one. Hi, John from a walk Suffolk. Jenny says hello. Here we go. Hello from Manchester, says Anne. Here we go. Audrey says 49 comments. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh, it's playing up, obviously, isn't it? So that's a message from Princess then. Oh, here we go. Janet. Hi, John. Good afternoon. Hope you're well. I'm fine, Janet, apart from this blooming thing. Can you see the hearts and the thumbs up? No. Getting no hearts or thumbs up or anything. But I've got Susan. Here we go. Cousin Susan says, good luck. Can't get you on the iPad, managed to get you on the phone. Princess says hello now. There's no, that's funny. Jenny Jackson's in. That's funny because normally there's all hearts and... Prinhondar says Marie. Hello, Iris. Oh, does this mean it's going to work? Hello, Heidi Hi, says Sally Sandwell. Jenny says hello, John from Ireland. June says working now. Yeah, it's working now. It's working now. Thank you. Judy says good afternoon, John. I don't know what went on then. It's humid in Torrington, says Donna. Coming through thick and fast now, says Karen. Thank you. Alison says, have you got me? I have, Alison. I've got you. Hello, Jackie in Colchester. You know I used to live there, don't you? Winnock Road. Jackie, me again. Got yours, got yours, got yours. Afternoon, John. Just watching this morning show, says Jan. Jan. Something I was going to ask you. Oh, about fitting on back to front. Jane Alcock, gorgeous Jane Alcock. See, it wasn't working properly for Lisa or Jenny yesterday, was it? I'm not going to touch it. Hello, Mr. Ray of Sunshine, says Kathy. Hello, everyone. Finally managed to get through, says Carol. Linda says, Aya. Jan says, I'm here. I'm here. Shelley. Hello, Shelley. Hello, June. Hooray. She says, hooray. Hey, John, can you see us now? I can. Thank you, Karen in Wigan. Are you having a lovely week? Kate says, hello, John Hart. Neve says, good afternoon, John and all. Oh, it's working. Thank goodness for that. Good forenoon. What does that mean, Jan? Forenoon. Afternoon, John. Hope you're well. Fabulous show this morning. You're so knowledgeable. Thank you, Joan. Claire says, good afternoon, John and all. Princess says, just have a second jab. Hello, Lady Kate. Happy anniversary for this week. Linda Rudge says, good afternoon, John. Anne says, good afternoon. No, she shouldn't. She said, hello. Hello, everyone. Nicola says, warm and sticky in Norfolk. It's blooming sticky here, I'm telling you. Hello, Gerardine. She says, hi, John. She's anything. Anyone's. So Crazy Girls has the same problem yesterday. Right, well, let's carry on. I'm not going to touch anything. Do you know what, Kathy? I'm not. But then work always invigorates me. I love my job, so it kind of invigorates me. Dawn says hello. Alison says, you are lovely. Cheer me up every time I see you. Oh, thank you. Wendy says, hello, John. Love to see you. Gerardine says, I'm late because of opening my clapper. Gerardine, I had so much issues trying to get on today. Anyway, Norwich, warm. Ian, hello. That's not what you said. This is the third message. Can you see me, Mother? I can now, Helen. Mark, how are you doing? How are you doing with the heat? It's just humid here. It's grey, but humid. I've spent far too much on things from this morning's show. You're a bad influence. Oh, you actually see what we've got coming up. Oh, they're going too quickly. Don't touch them. Hello, quick few minutes live. Might have to watch on catch up. Hot, heavy and humid here. I wonder if the weather is affecting it. I don't know. Valerie White, how are you, my love? Veronica, hello from a muggy Kirby in Ashfield. I've just opened all the windows and the doors. I can feel a bit of a blow through happening. Barbara, afternoon, John. Nice and sunny here in Aberdeenshire. Graham, if you can't get John, just press the refresh arrow. What's the refresh arrow? I haven't got one of those. Predictive text strikes again, says Jan. The shows today were great, John. Weren't they lovely, Karen? I'll never know if you got my message. Marie, I've got it. Marie. I've got your message. I wonder what that means. I'll never know. I've just said, Graham Misty in West Wales, says Janet. Bodada, Janet. Bodada. Glad it's working now. So my Caroline, but I don't want to touch the screen. So if I miss your message, I'm sorry. Annette says, lovely to see you. Lovely to see you too. Thank you all for joining me this afternoon. Afternoon, John Muggy here in Suffolk. Lots of bugs about. Ooh, Margaret says, good afternoon, John and everyone. Cool and dull in Ashton Line. Gerardine says, I'll be watching over the weekend. Going to see my son, Jared. Can't wait to see him. I'm working all weekend, Gerardine. You picked the wrong weekend. Oh, no, I'm not working Sunday. You can tell you love your job, says June. Doreen says, hello. Right. Okay, should we get straight on with it? Hi, John, girls and boys, says Carol. So what did we think of last? I had to watch it this morning. Thank you for sorting the Johns out with Wendy. Oh, yes, that's fine. Lynn says, good afternoon. I'm a bit late. Don't worry. There, touch the top of the screen and a down arrow pops up. Oh, okay, but it's fine now. It seems to be working now. Hi, something of home. We'll catch up later. Oh, out of home, says Susan. Shirley Morell, where have you been? Did you have a nice time in the caravan? You picked the wrong weeks ago away, didn't you? Fiona, good afternoon. From a warm but overcast Paynton. Kathy says, great show this morning. So just got back from my friend's funeral. Oh, Karen says, getting up to go out for tea, birthday celebrations. Loved your old film chats with Rebecca this morning, John. Not sure if you saw my message. Hang on, I'm just thinking that. Oh, hang on. Who was that said that one? Cousin Susan. Where did you send it before? It doesn't matter. I can see them now. Maria Stillo, John, my 22-year-old had his first jab yesterday after an open invite popped up on our local Facebook site. Sari said Esme annoyed her last night. What it means is I was waiting with coffee in hand at 10. Oh, Marie. I was at work this morning. It does say on my Facebook, definitely 4 o'clock. Right one went last night, says Jam. Sandra says, oh, I was known that Raf won the pattern challenge. His had puckers at the front. Serena's were much better. Was that the first one, the trousers? I agree. Sharon says hello, John. Maureen says hello. The right one, Rent, says Shelley. Maureen says hello from sunny Jersey. Shirley Morell said the weather's been beautiful while I've been away. Oh, I thought it might have rained. Kathy answered, that's exactly what I said. I fell asleep during the Made to Measure last night, but I know who left thanks to Facebook. I know that's why I had to put no things. It seemed Esme thought that Raf had made Serena's parachute dress. Her face was like thunder when she realised it was Serena's. Oh. Serena's face was a picture when she didn't win the trousers, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, there you go. Serena was surprised she didn't get the first for the pattern challenge. I know. Her face really dropped, didn't it, Sue? Graham said, I've got shingles after my second jab. Oh, no, I'm in pain, but I can't miss you, John. You take care now. You take care, Graham. Helen says, I agree. Raf's trousers were puckered on the waistband. Why didn't the judges not see it? He came first. Louise says, hello from the car park at Rodbaston College, waiting for my son. You're keeping me company. Hello, Louise. Maureen says, you brighten up an afternoon. A welcome distraction from typing up the minutes. Karen said, well, I enjoyed last night's show, but I think Farry should have gone a couple of weeks ago. Too many unfurnished garments. Jane said, lovely to see you. Janet says, Raf's Oxford bags weren't as perfect as the judges said. No, they weren't. But then the ones on their stand weren't that brilliant either. She should have gone weeks ago, says Linda. My friend Andy thought they were making actual bags, not office bags in trousers. Anne said, John, what did Jules Move recommend to stop glasses steaming up? She didn't say. She didn't say, Anne. She said, I'll tell you. And then she didn't say. I'll message her later. It was something she got to wipe on it, but I'll ask her. Last night was great, says Princess. Isabel says, hello, John and all. Ian says, great episode last night. Can't stop for long, says Rachel. I've got my daughter's parents' evening. Oh, hang on. Speed dating. Speed dating. Love Serena's red jacket, so did I, Carol. I think she'd have done as there were wishes with Ralph. Gail says hello. Princess says yes, Serena's face was funny, wasn't it? I love the Oxford bags. I used to go to Wigan Casino to dance to Northern Soul. I'd break my back if I tried it now. I know. Maureen says hello. Kathy says, my hubby said that and he doesn't sew. Oh, about Farry. I loved Esme's dress last night, says Karen. Farry had to go. She still didn't finish and the judges have given her so many chances. Caroline says, none made anything really good considering it was semi-final. Esme dismissed the green dress because she didn't like the colour. Exactly. Valerie says hello. Janet says, fancy down marking someone because she didn't like the colour. I know, Janet. June says Rebecca wasn't great last night either. No, she wasn't. I don't think Rebecca should be in the final, personally. The charm patterns princess coat pattern will sell after last night. I don't know what that means, Debbie. The charm patterns princess coat. Cheryl said, love Serena's Dior-inspired outfit. Is she the doctor? Yes, she's the training to be a doctor. Marina said, having to sit down after using a heat press all day. I'm cooked. I don't know what heat press printing things. I once made Oxford bags out of my dad's cricket flannels. He wasn't very pleased, says Sue. Let us know. I will, Anne, when I find out. I love Serena's made to measure. I'd wear that. No, it's beautiful. I think last night showed that Raf was the favourite. He shouldn't have won the trousers challenge. There you go. I love a bit of Northern Soul, says Karen. Lowe says, morning. No fog wipes. No fog wipes work for steamed up glasses. What, with your mask? Jules said she had something she puts on her glasses to stop it when she's got a mask on. They have chosen who's going to win already, says Shelley. I've seen anti-fog wipes or cleaner for glasses in Superdrug, says Sandra. Farry had to go, says Sue. Afternoon, John from Glasgow. Enjoyed Great British Sewing Bee. Shouldn't matter whether Esme likes colour or not. No, I agree. That's Cousin Susan. Heather says, hi, John. Enjoyed last night's show. Didn't think Ralph's track Oxford pants were very good. No, me neither. Lo, did you get it sorted with Margaret Adams making the ring, says Sandra. Cousin Susan said, I loved all of Serena's makes. Den says, feel a bit sorry for Farry, but she had to go. She did. She was her time. Tanis. I thought there was a bit childish of me to mark down that parachute dress because she didn't like the colour. Because they've got favourites. That's why. And she knew that wouldn't have been Raf or not Stephanie, Serena. I loved the show last night. The tension was showing on their faces. Yeah, they were looking tired, weren't they? I thought Rebecca was off when she had a wee tantrum and she flung down her scissors. I know, Doreen. She'd never work for me. I'd never put up with that. Anne Bentley spot, where from? Oh, where'd you get the fog wipes from? I've noticed the camera people zoom in on errors that then aren't commented on by the judges. Who's that, Jan? Anna says, good afternoon. Yes, the wipes were for glasses. Steaming up, fold the tissue and place it over the bridge of the nose under the mask. Carol said, I just pinched the nose a bit. Yeah, but a lot of mine, I haven't got one here. A lot of mine just have the, they don't go there. They're just square, the ones I make. See, there's no wire in them. I don't think there was a lot in it between the top two trousers. It must have been a hard decision. The red coat was made from the... Oh, I see, the princess coat pattern. It's a fab pattern. Oh, I didn't know that. Maureen says, Gerardine, was it called Wigan Pier or was that something else for Northern Soul? Angela said, it's not a colour shirt, it's a sewing show. Question mark. The high bridge nose mask that make don't steam up glasses. Oh, I make don't steam glasses. My dozens of customers said so. Oh, get you, Claire. Margaret Adams' daughter, I meant. Smear of hand gel gets rid of smears on glasses. Patricia says, why shouldn't Rebecca in the final? You think Rebecca's the best, Patricia? Oh, no. Rebecca? No, I don't think Rebecca's anywhere near the best. Anyway, personal choices. Karen says Serena's Patrick's favourite to win and Rafe is Esme's favourite to win. So maybe Rebecca will win. Oh, maybe. I hadn't thought of that. I keep having to refresh to see the comments. Oh, Debbie, I think there's something going on with Facebook. Did the model try and disguise the unevenness of Rebecca's made to measure with her hands on her waist? Maybe, I think so. I think she felt awkward, didn't she? Esme was really annoying last night. Ridiculous judge on what colours they use. Exactly. Joan. Jenny says it was Wigan Casino that she used to go to. Karen says Wigan Casino. Ian says, I like Raf's Oxford bags. Good choice of fabric. No, I thought his fabric was good. Serena's jacket was very Dior, very stunning it was. Anne says Rebecca was cuddling a hot water bottle during the first break. Oh, was she? I didn't notice that. She looked poorly, didn't she? Rebecca will be next to go. Well, they don't go down to 3, do they? The next week, they just choose the winner. I love Raf Alert. You mean the skirt? Do you mean the skirt? I didn't like the fact he's used scuba, and he knows all the tricks of the trade because he had horsehair, crin, in the hem of it, you see. Laurie says, hi, John. Lo says, I don't see all the comments. Did someone mention the ring? Yeah, Lo, they were asking about had you got to the bottom of that lady who was copying your rings on the telly. Rebecca isn't the best in my opinion. I do like Serena, says Sue. Claire said, I'm waiting for a misty clip to arrive for my glasses, signed by an enterprising young man. I'll let you know if it works. I think we probably all agree the show needs a shake up. Oh, wait till you read my Simply Sewing page on it. I don't usually like the transformation challenge, but I liked last night. No, I liked last night's as well, Karen, because they made proper things out of parachute silk. It was called Wicked Casino, says Gerardine. Patricia said, I got it wrong. I meant Serena. Oh, yes, Patricia, you got it wrong. No, Serena. I love Serena sewing. Don't like Rebecca. Rebecca's the one that did the blue and white, you're saying. Sadly, I think Rebecca's a little bit old-fashioned in her design features, isn't she? Alistair says, oh, Alistair is an Esme impersonator. I'm offended. You have to watch he does one of these for Create and Craft. I'm not allowed to mention them. He does one, though, with people from Create and Craft. Serena and Raf are quite a lot better than the others. I did like Raf's final garment, very Dior. Yeah, I didn't like the fact he'd use ripstock and scuba and fabric to make car seats out of. Bernie says, I enjoyed the show. However, I didn't understand the colour comments. No. Sheila says, hi, just in from shopping. Hate shopping. Did you get your glasses fixed? Yeah, these aren't they. These are my work ones. Emma fixed them the day I broke them. I thought the scuba mistake was a mistake. Thank you, Tannis. Lo, no, I haven't, but they're terrible copies, but should be flattered. I went to the website and couldn't see them anywhere, Lo. I have a small tub of stuff from the opticians called Cat Crap. Is that a spelling? Is that I'm sure you go into the shop and say, can I have a tub of cat crap, please? Stops the glasses steaming up. The name isn't good, the stuff is. Oh, there you go. Maybe it is called cat crap. I was on the wrong page, was an old chat, says Glennis. Oh, Glennis. I love Serena's Dior top and the trousers, but I disagree with the judges. I thought Rebecca's, and then she stops. Sandra says Raf's Dior was very chic. And yeah, but I'd wished he'd made it out of the fabrics that it should have been made out of. It'll all come down to the final challenge, but for consistency and technical, it should be Serena. I agree, Sue. No, she's vintage, darling. Rebecca, old-fashioned. No, not vintage. She's old-fashioned. Rebecca's dress was 1940s. Yep. No, Rebecca's dress... hang on. Yeah, it was. It was too early. It was 1940s. You're right, Maria. I don't think Rebecca has any style. She has technical ability, but not that something. The je ne sais quoi. Isn't Raf bordering on a professional, so not allowed to participate? Well, when he filmed it, he wasn't a professional. Glennie says, hi, John. Sorry about the silly me. I don't know how I managed to log into last week's chat. Shelley says, I'd like to see Serena win, but I think Raf will win, as they chosen him a long time before. The comments keep disappearing off Gerardine's screen. I can't get you at the moment. We'll keep trying, though. How can you have sent that message then, Angela, if you can't get me? Audrey says a typing error. Hope next season. Jenny says, hope next season. And then it stops. I thought Raf was going to win at first, but I've just changed my mind. I think Serena's the best now. And her name is similar to my granddaughter's, which is Seren. Wendy says, how can scuba be acceptable in a Dior outfit? I know, I understand what he was trying to do, but do that as a theatrical piece, not a fashion piece. Oh, it is called Cat Crap, Anti-Fog. The scuba gave a lovely form on Raf's skirt. They did tell him to update the new look, so maybe that's why he used the modern fabric. Yeah, but he also knew about... How many of you would know to put crin in the hem to make it... horsehair or crin in the hem to make it do that? Karen says, I love a floral, but Rebecca's choices never seem right. No, they don't, do they? Sorry, I'm late. Been busy, says Catherine. I like Rebecca's makes, made to measure. Shame about the buttons. And the fabric choice. Serena does things the others don't think about, matching a sleeve with the length of the jacket. Shame about the buttons, I know, but then think of the stress on that semi-final. Postman's making me wait for this month, Simply Sewing Mag. How dare... Have you not had it yet, Cheryl? Because there must be another one out. There must be another one out any minute now. I've had my Today's Quilter, and I've had my Molly Makes, but I haven't had my Simply Sewing. Clean glasses with shaving foam, no fogging, says Den. I said from the very beginning that Serena will be in the final, so did I. Sorry, hope next week they replace... Oh, next season they replace Esme. Maybe they both need to be replaced. I think they perhaps don't mix contestants as well as usual. Maybe they didn't have as many people willing to go because of COVID. Yeah. I've never heard of Crin. It's an N. Crin. Raf is a cheat making out Jenny started last year. That's your opinion, Sandra. I can't do that. Hello, Dulcie. That's not my Dulcie. That's a different Dulcie. Jackie says, oh, Jackie Simply Sewing arrived today. I think it's between Raf and Serena. Oh, no, it will be. Got a new Simply Sewing today, says Barbara. Oh, okay, it's on its way then. Sorry I'm late. I've been in the shed putting seeds in, says Lynn. Lorraine says, just about to read your item in Simply Sewing, which came today. Is that the skirt one? Is it the skirt one that's out today? That's the last one of the photos, actually. I think Serena upped her game on the creativity. She'll win, I think, says Catherine. They need you, John. Sharon, they need me. Low Love says me. She's harder than Mae Martin. I think she's more... What is Crin? Crin, I'll have to get some for you and show you. It's like, they call it horsehair. They use it in millinery and things like that. And it's like a plastic... It's all about sewing Serena... Oh, yeah, I said that. If it's about sewing Serena wing design, Raf will win. Dee says, can't believe it's finishing next week. Tanya said, who would we all like as new presenters? Jackie says, Mae Martin was brilliant in the first series. Barbara says, yes, the skirt one. Don't know what we asked the question about there. Claudia says, Esme was a bit off with the contestants, really. Don't replace Patrick. He's my Mr. Sewing Bee. Don't you think he looks a bit bored, though? Don't you think he's like kind of going... Ugh. I agree, Sandra. I think Raf is a cheat. He makes out he wasn't a sewer. Oh, okay, ladies. In your corners. Crin. It's like strands of plastic that are interwoven like that, and it can bend and wave. I'll get some for you. I'll get Dulcie to send me some, and so I can show you. I think the presenters need replacing, says Joe. June says, pity there's no better third person for the final. Adam should have been there. Adam should have been in the final. I love Serena's makes last night, and Raf's blouse was gorgeous. It was, but you couldn't wear it, Gerardine. Would you wear a ripstock blouse? You'd be dripping in sweat by the time you got to the end of the drive. Bring back Mae Martin, says Sally. I've had my love patchwork and quilting, but not my cross-stitch one yet. Oh, isn't it funny? They all kind of come out. I haven't had my love patchwork and quilting yet. Tennis thinks she's got a bit up herself. I received Simply Saying yesterday, says Ruth. I think Raf's job has definitely given him an advantage. I agree, Catherine. Raf said he had made trousers before. If he started sewing at the bottom of lockdown, he has fitted a lot of sewing in. Well, yeah, but if you remember that on one week, he showed a picture of him making at Gay Pride in 2018. He made his and all his friends' romper suits. Yeah, the skirt. Oh, yeah, the skirt article. Thank you, skirt article, yeah. Simply Sewing skirt one. Thank you. Yes, they need John, and I'll miss these catch-up. Love hearing everyone's views. Well, we can still gossip on a Sunday. I do think he's contradicted himself a couple of times. Eyebrows might be raised if he wins and comes out that he wasn't 100% truthful. Mae, Martin and Patrick were very good together and gave constructive feedback. I think Esme uses personal taste a lot and think Patrick looks poorly. I think he looks bored, Patrick, more than anything, doesn't he? Princess says, Tanis, either John Scott and not sure of those French guys. Oh, the two French boys. Yeah, they were on the French version of this, weren't they? Lowe says, Mae Martin explained how things are put together. I think there needs to be more of that in it. Nicholas says, got the latest Simply Saying this morning. Serena to win for me, but it'll be close. Angela says, Esme and you would clash. Do you think so? We crash on our histories, our backgrounds are very similar. Both need replacing, says Claudia. I remember altering a Holy Communion dress and it had the Crin in the hem. Never seen it before. There you go. Love Esme. Mae was pretty picky. Denise says, hi, John. Always great to hear your follow-up on Great British Bake. How come they never mention the front of Raf's trousers? Zip flat puckered, not laying flat. I know, Denise. I don't know. I don't rate Patrick, to be honest. I like Esme, but she's got too big for her boots to the point she's quite rude. Audrey says, watching the early episodes on iPlayer, I get the impression that Mae and Patrick didn't really get on. Oh. I wouldn't go as far as calling anyone cheap, but I do think he had a tad more experience than he possibly declared. That to the researchers, says Karen. Claudia says, unpopular, but I'm glad Adam went when he did. Oh, Claudia, are you? Yes, John, you'd be great on Sewing Bee. Rebecca will get the bronze, Serena silver, and Raf the gold, says Cousin Susan. Shirley Morell says, I think Esme would love you, John. I do as well. I think we'd get on. Because I'd give her as good as she got, wouldn't I? Gabriella, he also mentioned he'd made trousers before. I know. Karen says, my original final three was Serena, Adam, and Raf. Mine too. You almost told us what Crin was. I did tell you what Crin was, unless you're way, way down the thingy. I thought Serena's Dior outfit was stunning, so elegant, so did I. There was an article on using horsehair stuff as a stiffener a while ago, so I've heard of it. Oh, there you go. Such a shame they had to modern parachutes made from ripstock. Oh, I see. I didn't realise the parachutes were made from ripstock. I didn't really listen. I thought they were going to be parachute silk. Oh, that's how they had all those colours. I said to my other half that Raf's blouse would be like wearing a sauna suit. It would, Ruth. Karen says, yes, Adam should have been in the final. He was robbed. Claudia said it was high time Farry went and maybe should have gone sooner. Are you doing Stuart's show again? No, Anne, because there's only this week and next week left. But maybe I'll do, maybe Stuart and I can do a thing together like that. I'll ask him anyway. Can we still do Thursday's Gotif as I'm work on Sundays? Oh, I'll see if I can fit you in. The two French gents were Les Beaux Gosses, the handsome guys, says Claire. That's right. Ripstock and Scuba in a Dior outfit is laughable, and he was showing how crafty he is by doing it. Wendy. Adam should have been in, and the judging has been inconsistent. He should never have been sent home. Esme is a bit saucy, likes to dress as if there's a bum hanging out. Exactly. I've wanted Raf to win from the start. He's consistently good, says Hillary. I agree with the parachute silk should have been used if they still make it. Yeah, they must do, I'm sure. Raf could be a natural designer. So no, I know that, Eileen. Really hope they replace Joe next series, says Eileen. Sometimes they put clothes on inside out. Right, okay, I don't understand that. Why would they fit inside out? Jan put this on Facebook earlier. Why would you fit a garment inside out? Because we've all got, I haven't got boobs. All of you ladies have got one boob bigger than the other or placed in a different place. I've got bits that are bigger on, my tummy's bigger on my left-hand side than it is on my right-hand side. So you should never fit inside out, should you? Contestants know Esme likes awful big bows. Constructive clashing between you and Esme would make a different and interesting dimension to the show, says Julie. Lo, didn't my mum use crin when making hats? Yes, he used it in hats. It's Joe. I don't love him. I like Esme, says Steph. Lowe's put question marks. Well, I don't know what that's about now. It was time for Farry to go, but it was sad. She was such a sweetie. Exactly. And so sorry I'm late. Just come back from a little shopping trip. Alice said, totally agree. Not quite sure in which bit he agrees with, but he'll be drunk. He'll be drunk now. What time is it? Oh, no, he won't. He'll still be at work, 4:29. I love Joe's jacket. I love to hear the banter between you and Esme. I think she's got good... I think she needs it bringing out. Exactly. Like the parachute challenge, think it would have gone bigger than... I think I would have gone bigger than Raf and done a Princess Diana wedding dress. Oh, Ian, really enjoying he really enjoys the 3 presenters. Gerardine says, I'd love to see you two presenting. Me and who? Who are you talking to now? I was thrilled for Serena when she won Garment of the Week. Yeah, I was happy for her. Heard a talk Esme gave last week about career. Fascinating swanky modes, exactly. John, do you want Joe's job or do you want to be a judge? I think I'd rather be a judge. I think they need a bigger celebrity for Joe's. But it would be nice to have somebody that has something to do with sewing, wouldn't it? I don't mind whether Raf or Serena win. They're both good. Horsehair is used in salad. Right, now there's two things. There's horsehair, which goes in here in a jacket. And there's also crin that they also call horsehair, which is the wire stuff you put around the bottom of a skirt. Andrea got her Simply Sewing magazine this morning. Lo says, my mum's wedding dress was made from parachute silk. I did a whole show, Murder in the Cathedral at Colchester, using parachute silk. We just dyed it all different colours. Terry says, I find Joe irritating, too much silliness. John late to the party and may have already been mentioned, but my husband thought the way Patrick was dressed, he looked like Basil Fawlty with short trousers with a tie tucked in. I know, he's been weird all season, hasn't he? None of the soul boys I knew would have worn massive turn-ups as Serena's trousers. She only followed the pattern, though, didn't she? Graham says, John, when you've done, change your password to a new one for your account in case you've been ghosted on Facebook. I'll try that. None of us are symmetrical. No, exactly. I've discovered the hard way. Left one smaller, says Anna Sagner. Anne says, I know Joe. Oh, no, I love Joe. I love Joe. What other countries show their version of sewing bee, I wonder? Well, they definitely do it in France, because that's where our French boys were from. And I think they do it in Germany as well. So was my mum's, 1948. My parents got married. Mine got married in 52. Carol says, Joe gets on my nerves, bring back Claudia. Kate says, impressed that the finalists are all relatively new sewing. They've all done amazing. Esme seemed pleased with herself by telling Rebecca about the fly tab she'd missed off. Well, also, why hadn't Rebecca noticed? It was still sitting on her cutting table. Gerardine thinks it should be me and Esme. I think Esme will on a right laugh on a night out. Lo says, I love Claudia when she presented it. Wendy said, John for judge, most definitely. Lorraine says, I love Joe, makes me laugh. June said, I'm watching past sewing bees, really like Claudia. You'll be good on the sewing bee. They need someone like you, says Glennis. They should have a guest judge each week, says Caroline. Oh, I could do that. Got my Simply Sewing this morning, says Steffi. I would be fair and honest, and I'd say it as it was. Jan says, sorry, I'm late. I'm trying to catch up on all these messages. Definitely time for Farry to go. She's very lucky to get this far, especially to ever finish. Oh, I haven't been doing this. I think they need a third judge with a few guides how to judge without considering personal choice. Yeah, because if a guest judge came in, they wouldn't know all the contestants. They can get their favourites, wouldn't they? I would absolutely hate having to make something in such a short amount of time. That's the whole challenge, but I would as well. Yes, a guest judge, then the guest judge doesn't get to know them, do they? Right, let's start. Serena, I think the judges and presenter could be influenced by cost. Sadly, Love Productions wouldn't have the budget that Netflix do to get a huge celebrity. No, when I said huge, I meant Joe. I don't think Joe is cheap. I know how much. I don't know how much he gets paid for that, but I know how much he gets paid for other things. I've been watching all the old ones, says Shelley. I'm not symmetrical. I've only got one, says Maria. Oh, Maria. And then Marie says, where in Islington can I get the sewing mats? Can't afford subscriptions, but need new ideas. You can get them in they're in plastic bags, so you can't go and read them. You can't read them. That's the problem. They're in Sainsbury's and Tesco's and Waitrose. Karen says, I don't know. I just don't know what it would be like to make Esme... what it would take to make Esme smile. I like her, but she's a bit miserable. Esme should not have highlighted the fly tab. Showed she hadn't concentrated on the instructions. Joe probably has a script follow. I don't think he does somehow. Right, so come on, Serena. Do we all like Serena? She did the grey trousers, came second. She did the blue ruffle, which was very not Serena. Oh, you can get them in the library, Doreen says. Very not Serena. She really, really... I think Esme might have this time... I think Esme might have this time to some extent. Jean says hubby did Northern Soul in his youth. Wore Oxford bags with the turn-ups and a 3-button waistband. Sainsbury's near Chapel Street Market have them, says Karen. But they are in bags. You can't go and read them. As someone else said, just go to the library. Go to the library. So her blue ruffle just meant cheap in comparison to people like Holly and Phil. And they're like, yeah, I imagine so. Yeah. And then she did a red jacket, black trousers. Jackie loved the ruffle dress. Sue liked all of Serena's this week. I thought her jacket was stunning, wasn't it? Just very clever to do a sleeve like that, because if it doesn't quite fit at the head, you can just tuck it into the pleat. Princess says winner is Serena. Lowe says Serena's transformation was really great. I like Serena, says Sue. This is Serena. Love Serena's make, says Gerardine. I liked hers as well this week. Oh, Diamond's just joined us. God, it's hot, isn't it, today? I thought the blue ruffle was fab, says Sharon. Lintuit. I like Serena's makes this week. Cousin Susan says Serena's work is immaculate and she should really win. She should, as it's a sewing show. She should, definitely. Serena to win, says Shelley. Judith says liked. That's all she's put, liked. So that was Serena. So next week, she'll obviously be in the top 2. Serena's to win. She's very good. And Esme likes her sewing. I like the blue ruffle. I'm sure they thought Raf had made it. Yes, they did. They obviously did. Serena's deal jacket and trousers were fabulous. Blue ruffle dress was great, says Nicola. Serena's up to game this week. Much more design. Exactly, Anne. Serena's transformation was great, says Carol. Neve says Serena wasn't impressed coming. No, that was brilliant. Her face when it dropped, didn't it? They were naughty to leave that in there, weren't they? Blue ruffle dress thing was sort of dress up, but I loved the green orange. Oh, you loved the one that Esme hated, you see? Serena is consistent all the way through. Serena's clever, especially at her young age. She should have won the trouser challenge, says Kathy. Lorraine says Serena's amazing, so young. Susan says, hi, John, just finished the clean. I love Serena's makes. I think Serena's made to measure was the most your... Oh, yeah, definitely. Shirley likes Serena too. She's very popular. It's a shame we don't vote to win, isn't it, really? I think Serena did well, especially in altering the trouser waistband. Serena to win, if all goes well. Well, she kind of knew that she had to go back, didn't she? Serena had been consistent all the way through. She's fabulous and never flustered. Thought all of Serena's outfits were fabulous. Definitely her to win. She's better so. Loved all Serena's makes this week, especially the blue transformation. I heard on the radio that you can now do exercise classes in Northern Soul. Ooh. I'm not very good with faces, and Serena and Rebecca look very similar to me. Only the different voice to tell them apart. No. Oh, yeah, I suppose so. Hello, my happy man. Just a joy to... Oh, look at this lovely message. Just a joy to watch. You bring so much happiness. Please say a big hello to my friend. We both want to be together, even though we live 300 miles apart. You haven't said who she is, Sharon. Sharon, who's your friend? Got to hang sheep fleece out for spinning now. Buy them. I loved her face. It was a picture, wasn't it? Karen says, loved all of Serena's makes this week. Barring a disaster, she should win, and she's Scottish like me. Oh, hi, mate. Is that hi, mate? Says Crazy Lorraine. Tanya said, the first time I've ever liked the Transformation Challenge. It's on me a hot mess. I think that face falling thing was probably due to sneaky editing. Yeah, of course it was. Alistair and you would be good. Oh, yeah, me and Alistair would be good, yeah. Oh, tell me more. Oh, no, that's exercise class. We don't vote to winners. It's not live. No, I know. I know that. But it'd be nice if they did do the final live, wouldn't it? I think final between Serena and Raf. Joe Carter, oh, don't hold that up. Joe Carter, Serena's jacket and trousers were beautiful. She's really skilled sews, but sometimes lacks pizzazz. Serena's red jacket was classy. Yes, she upped it this week, though, didn't she? I had this problem for several weeks until Rebecca started being shown as a bit grumpy, and I recognised myself. She has. The last 3 weeks, they've shown her getting more and more grumpy, haven't they? I really loved Serena's outfit last night. The jacket was beautiful. It was, Susan, apart from her buttons, but that was the rush. I really hope Raf doesn't win, says Wendy. Cheryl says, I'd like Serena to win, but if she does, she may have to go back. Oh, no, she won't make a living out of it. She won't make a living out of it because she'll go back to being like last year's winner. I mean, I know we've been in the middle of a pandemic, but Claire hasn't been seen anywhere doing sewing, has she? So they didn't give us any previews next week's show. No, they did. But you didn't see models wearing anything. Me and Alistair for the job, says Fiona. Ian says, I'm voting Raf if I ever vote. Thanks as always, these chats, John. You've been my rock over these last 12 months. It's been longer than 12 months now, so it's a bit frightening. All those things are coming up on my Facebook page, you know, saying what we were doing this time a year ago. So that was Serena. Let's go on to Rebecca then next. So this is Rebecca. Right, so Rebecca did the burgundy trousers. She came third. They weren't brilliant. The waistband didn't match, did it? Then she did the green dress. Now, I didn't hate the green transformation dress. I quite liked it. And I think, in a way, I would have done something like that. But she came fourth. Is that right? She came bottom. Oh, that's right, because Esme didn't like the colour. They did, but they didn't show any models wearing any clothes, did they? Serena has never had to ask how to do something. Donald's side, John, I think Farry should have gone before Damien. Serena to win, of course. That's Donald. Okay, and then she did the blue and white. Now, I hated her last dress. She's got her mum modelling. They obviously can have their own models for the last one. She's got her mum modelling next week, hasn't she? Alistair would be perfect alongside you and Joe. No, that would be too much of that campery, wouldn't it, with the three of us? We did see a preview of next week, saw a yellow dress. Oh, did we? I must have missed that bit. Rebecca tries hard, but Serena has the edge. Yeah, Rebecca will come third, won't she? Stuart was fourth in Series 1. Look at him now, exactly. Don't think flowers were very Dior, no. Emma says, sorry, just joined. Did anyone else think Raf was a bit smug last night? And the editing made Rebecca look a bit like a whinger. They've been doing that for the last 3 weeks. Well, she must be, if she said it. She must be saying that. But anyway, I saw a preview, of one of the made-to-measure dresses at the end. But they might be different models next week. They'll be different models, won't they? Because if Rebecca is asking her mum to model, Joe made me laugh when he tried to scare Farry. I like the green dress. It was wearable. Esme shouldn't judge because she doesn't like colour. Shirley says, hi, John. Sorry I'm late. You cost me a fortune this morning. What news you may ask? Hope everyone is keeping well. Anna says, I like the tucks in the yellow bodice panel. They didn't even mention them, which was a shame. Which was the yellow bodice? Who had a yellow bodice? I don't know who had a yellow bodice. Anyway, in the top, I see what you mean. As with my school report, always said Rebecca could do better. Tanya says, I like Rebecca's transformation dress, but they're editing her to look really bitter. She'll be in her element having her mum as a model. Yeah, her stuff is mum's, isn't it? She said that at the beginning. She makes clothes for her mum and she does quilting with her nan. Things should not be judged on the colours. Exactly. Rebecca was a bit bitchy towards Farry, I thought. Oh, I didn't miss that bit. I missed that bit. She said, I thought I'd come a place higher. Yes, she did say that, didn't she? Marking Rebecca down for colour was unfair, but Esme didn't like Farry's colour combo either. Raf is overrated, says Cousin Susan. They thought Rebecca was robbed on the green dress just because... She wasn't robbed. I think she's just going to come fourth. Sue said, saw it this morning on TV. I don't know what you saw on TV this morning. Rebecca wings it for all her chances. She doesn't seem to have the skills Serena has for someone who's self-taught. Serena work is brilliant. Jackie says they are friends or family next week modelling. So that means we don't know who their friends and family are. So we don't know who would be modelling for them. Shelley says that would be great. Me and Alistair. Gerardine says, I thought that as well, Anna. It was like smoking. Don't know what that is. I think she's missing her family. Oh, she might be. I didn't like Rebecca's Made to Measure. They always choose their own model for the final. There we go, Karen. So, Karen, will I be on as your model when you're in the final next year? Rebecca, the diamond pleating deserved a mention. Yes, sorry, I know what you mean now. What is your prediction for the winner? I can't guess it. It'll be between, if it's sewing, it'll be Serena. And if it's design, if Raf pulls out a huge showstopper, then he'll win. But I think Serena will win. Rebecca's transformation had yellow pin-top body. She did, yeah. Esme has been for Serena from episode 1, but Patrick for Raf. 2 fix for me. Needs better judging. That's Margaret. Margaret, I must message you after. I've got something to tell you. Rebecca's parachute dress had a yellow bodice. I'm with you now. I knew when they showed Rebecca throwing her scissors down the table that she wouldn't be one to go. I did as well. The editing's very obvious now, isn't it? Claudia said Esme was saying bad things of nearly all the last makes, and then when it came out, she said how good things were. Yeah, she'd have been told to say that. Rebecca has got to a limit now. She has indeed. Joan says, I thought Serena's dress would have fitted well in wartime drama. Yep. Esme, for the rich people, Esme had some dresses on display at the Knitting and Stitching show. I know, I was there. I saw you there, didn't I? And they were good. And if they were good representation of a skill, then she's got a cheek being so picky. Tennis. I'd be happy for either Serena or Raf to win. Both great in different ways, says Anne. Dee says, wish we could vote for the winner. Gerardine says, smocking, typing error. Not Serena, Rebecca, says Joan. This is Rebecca. I can't remember what you said now, Joan. Yes, they showed that bit where she says, that's me going home, then several times. Oh, I said right from week 1 that Serena would be in the final, says Janet. I agree. Let's move on to Farine. Oh, no, let's move on to Raf now. People who tend to win most of the garments of the week usually go far too overboard in the final. Oh, do they? Diane said it was brave of Farine to draft her own pattern. Yeah, but it wasn't the right period and the wrong fabric, wasn't it? I saw you there too, John. Was a great day. Exactly, Karen. It did. We had hugs. That was literally, wasn't it? Like the weekend before lockdown and everything. I'd definitely choose you as my model, says Karen. You could definitely rock one of my dresses. I so could. Right, okay, let's talk about Raf then. So he did the green trousers, of which Patrick said, I'd wear them. Then he did the wedding dress, which I quite liked. I did like his transformation. And then he did, you see, I liked the shape of his outfit for the final, but I didn't like the fabrics. Jane said, I love my needle ring. It's the most comfortable ring. It's the only ring I've ever worn, Jane. Only one of them. Lintuit says, oh, I hated his transformation. You see, Lintuit, I thought it was a very modern, like a rock star bride. I thought, I'm having a hot flush here, that's for sure. What time is it? Oh, blimey, look how long we've been wittering on. Okay, so what do we think about Raf then? Is he going to win? Is he going to come second? Any comments before we move on? I think Raf has got a bit too confident, says Jackie. I know. Well, he's getting this. That's the trouble when people praise you a lot, isn't it? It's very easy to fall into that thing, isn't it? Raf designer. I don't think I know his past achievements, but he has had some art training. No, he's definitely had art training because he works in fabric, with fabric, dyeing and printing fabric. I could do the heels, Karen. Wendy said I didn't like... Oh, you see, Wendy didn't like his wedgie dress at all. Raf will be in second place, says Karen. I thought his transformation was pretty rough, and I usually like everything. He said, oh, okay. The green trousers were good at second. Must be showing my age, said Lintuit. No. It's all about... I wouldn't wear it, but I'm not going to get married, am I? Right. Princess thinks he's going to come second. Will we know who comes second, or is it like the cookery where they just say who comes first? I think it'll be like that, won't it? Sharon loves a good witter just as well, because I'm wittering on. I've been wittering on for 46 minutes. Think he knows more than he shows, says Amanda. Raf will be second. I don't think we'll know who comes second and third. I can't call it between Raf and Serena. All depends on what mood they're in. If Raf wins, it's fixed, says Anne Parry. Catherine says he'll come second. Ian says Raf to win, just quietly gets on with it. Beautiful. The Raf and Joe Mutual Admiration Society is very annoying. Raf second to Serena, says Jackie. Carol says, I think Raf has at his best misled and worst lied about it. Oh, yeah, okay, Carol. Karen says, well, in that case, roll on next year. I'll have to practice walking in heels. I don't think he'll win. No, in fact, there was a radio on the radio yesterday. Michael Ball was in. He's in rehearsals to do Hairspray, and he said he was wearing heels again for the first time in 12 years. The wedding dress was better than the blue ruffles. Oh no, I don't think so, Claire. Don't think so. Okay, Karen says just announce first. Maureen says second. Charisma is overrated, says Anna. That's sewing nut, Anna. Serena first, Raf and Rebecca nowhere. Oh, Jan. June, it will be shown to the final make, and I don't think... It will be down to the final make, and we won't be able to call it. I like Raf's designs. I think he takes chances, which not always work. I like Raf's wedding dress. I would have done a wedding dress with a parachute too. I don't want him to win, though, says Karen. Loving the wittering in the comments, says Isabel. What time's the next chat next Thursday? 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, because I'm working next Thursday. Close call. Really couldn't choose. Think it will be 10 on the fight. Yeah, it's definitely 4 o'clock. I had to check them. I hated his last dress. Would be far too hot. Yeah, you couldn't wear it, Teresa. Somebody just said Serena to win there. Sorry, I'm missing these out. Diane says, think it'll be on, be down to the last make. Hang on. Oh, I said Serena from day one, says Lintuit. I think Raf went for a wedding dress in the transformation as a strategic choice, tying into the history of parachutes at weddings. Oh, there's so many messages. This is great. So I've only managed to watch the last 2 weeks and I've only seen the photos on Facebook. Claire says, you never know what's around the corner. Fiona says, common girls will think they're all... Come on, girls. Think we're all agreed. Serena first, Raf second, Rebecca third. I agree with you, John. If they go for design, it'd be Raf, sewing it'd be Serena. Serena is the best sewer that's been on, I think, in any series. I was texting my sister when it was on and I said I want a parachute, says Susan. There is no 1, 2, 3, just the winner, apparently, says Ruth. I love these chats. Think it would be Raf or Serena, but I can't help but think they've all had their training on drafting, maybe. Jackie said, you missed Chester Zoo's Facebook Live today for their 90th birthday. Oh, I'm working. Have to pay the mortgage somehow. I think Serena thinks she will win. No, she definitely does. I didn't like the way he smirked when his trousers won. I think Serena will win, although I like Raf, says Lo. He's very clever and he is artistic, yeah. I think Raf and Serena could work together. No, I don't. I don't think they'd work together. Why isn't Raf in the French Chamber? Because he lives here. He lives in London. He lives in London with his boyfriend or his husband, and he works in the film industry in England. Julie says, love these Great British Open chats. So interesting to hear everyone's views, isn't it, Julie? Elaine says, don't they announce in the winner? They don't just rank the last 3. Yes, that's what we've just said, Elaine. I think so. Raf thinks he's got it in the bag. He lives in London, says Ian. Tanya's saying, I think Raf's danger might be that he might go too far in the last challenge. Yes, he might do. Karen says Serena's the most consistent, that's for sure. Alice said, Justin, last vodka has been poured. You know me so well. Well, you are my older sister. Only by that much, Alistair MacDonald, you cheeky mare. Is Serena a better sewer than Claire last year? Yes. I think so, yes. That's my own humble opinion. Right, we need to move on to Farry because I've been here so long this afternoon. Here you go. Oh, lovely Farry. I think she's gorgeous. She's so lovely, isn't she? So Farry did the brown, came last because they were unfinished trousers. The pink and purple dress, which I quite liked, but it should have come third. And then the final dress wasn't new look, was it? I know she did it herself, designed it and drafted herself. Wasn't new look, wrong fabric. And it was her turn to go. It was her time to go, sadly. And also she cried every week, didn't she? So you mustn't get upset that she cried. Right, Claudia says Raf could be too confident, miss out because of the past compliments. Exactly. Lovely lady. Sadly, the silk dress wasn't the final dress. No, the satin wasn't, no. Serena's also a knitter. Oh, is she? She wore her lovely hand knit in the early weeks. I'm sort of biased. I did love Farry, but the time was too much for her. Alistair, I hope it's a porn star martini, says Lo. Oh, poor Farry. She was so sweet, but she had to go. Yes, she did. I would love a Frenchman to win the British Sewing Bee, same as Attraction, who won Britain's Got Talent. Well, I watched Britain's Got Talent. Did I not watch it this year? I don't know who Attraction won. Fiery nice lady, but loads of unfinished items, yes. And as someone pointed out last week, May said in one of the first episodes, unfinished, you have to leave. I know. Alistair MacDonald still laughing at your picture. More Esme than Esme. Love Farry, so gracious, says Yvette. June says, I think Farry's lovely and so sweet, but it was definitely her time to go. Farry was nice, but time to go. There have been some good design in the previous years, but the good sewing has won out in the end. Series 3, when Heather won, is a good example of that. Didn't watch Series 3. Farry is a perfectionist and never has enough time to finish. Didn't like her red dress at all, says Julie. Jack says, Farry tried to do too much in the time given, then never finished. Oh, what a beautiful person. She has paid so much attention to details and never finished. Shame. Maureen says, Farry is a lovely lady. Bless her, she cried and didn't finish anything. Emma says, I'm rewatching on iPlayer and there's so much more. They are so much more about sewing. First season even showed you how to make small things. I think they should go back to that. I so think they should go back to that. Farry's lovely and well done to draft her own pattern, but nothing like New Look, exactly. If Farry had more time, I think she would produce some lovely garments. Yeah, she can obviously sew. Farry was rubbish last night. I think they showed Farry sitting at her sewing machine at one point, and I thought, she's given up. I thought she's given up. She knows she's going. Sweet girl, says Karen. No, it didn't look anything like New Look at all. Vida says hello. Farry says was lovely, and she was happy and surprised she got where she did. Oh, I know. No, her final dress was all wrong, says Karen. Lovely lady, but steam pie management got the better of her, says Sharon. Did you catch up with the masked dance? Oh, yeah, I watched it the next day. Susan. Jan said, was that when the New Look... 1947 was when New Look came in. 1947, huge in 1952, but 1947 is when it came in. And the winner of the early series has been my favourite to date. Oh, okay. That's sewing up. I do feel sorry for a few of them over their fabrics. I assume shop. Well, no, they ordered online. Yeah, exactly. But they had to order them all early on. They had to order them all right early on. Shoppers had to buy a fabric online and said it wasn't what she wanted. No, but she's had time to look at it and check it. Surely you could say to the producer it's not quite right. Would love to see you and Alistair with Esme as judges. Loved Heather, bucket of gin. That's what the Great British Bee book is all about this year. Techniques. It is. Well, I think they've done that one to cash in because normally the big book doesn't come out until afterwards, does it? Oh, no. It came out before last time, didn't it? Hello, enjoying the chat, says Julie. How could Farry be surprised by the fabric she chose? She thought it would be thicker. Don't they practice the third challenge? Yes, they can. And she must have seen her fabric beforehand. Jan says too many UFOs for Farry. Exactly. But sweet girl, lovely, lovely girl. But sadly, Farry, you've had your time. And I can have my pencil back. Oh, it's not one with my name on. These ones have got my name on, look. So, 3 left for next week. I think New Look was a beautiful design period. Oh, yes, so do I. I think that era was just so elegant, wasn't it? Oh, hang on, what's this one? Deborah, I'm hesitant to criticise anything. I'm just grateful to have a sewing programme on at all. Yeah, we're not criticising. We're just saying how we feel about it, really, aren't we? So, next week's the final. So I'll be here at the same time next week, 4 o'clock next Thursday. Oh, sorry, John and everyone chatting, but I've just seen the time. No, I've got to go as well. I've got loads to do. Oh, hang on, what's this one? Geraldine said, making chili for my other half. Love and hugs to you all. Karen says, also, they're allowed to practice their garments, but not the week before, as we led to think they practiced them weeks before. No, right, Mark did his the week before. He was practicing his the week before. Sewing against the clock is not maybe the best way to judge how talented someone is. No, exactly, Joan. Sally was surprised when one of them said they'd never done a fly. If you knew you were doing a show, you'd practice most things. Exactly. Lo said, I wish I had a waist to wear New Look. You could do it like that, Lo, from the neck. What's the theme next week? I don't know. I don't know what the theme is next week. Elegant, but you need a waist. You do for New Look. John, you must be exhausted. You've been a long day. I know I've got to go. I'm going now. I think they buy their own fabric and practice and their final fabrics. Maybe they don't get the final fabric until the day. But they know what they're making it out of. Anyway, Heather, previous winner, was also brilliant. She had a pin cushion, very similar to Serena's. Oh, I haven't even noticed the pin cushions. Thank you, John. These are great fun. My pleasure, says... No, my pleasure to you, Em. So, right, 4 o'clock next Thursday. Do not write on Facebook next Wednesday night who's won, because I'll be in bed when it's on. I won't have watched it. And I'll see you at 4 o'clock on Thursday. If you're watching me on Sewing Street, I'm in on... What day is it tomorrow? Friday, Saturday. Friday and Saturday. Just got 2 more days. Then I'm in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. Then Saturday and Sunday is my birthday weekend. And then soon it'll be the end of the month. And then Vix will be back more next month. So I'll have fewer shifts next month, which is quite good. So watch me there. And also, if you do want to come in to have the chat, it'll be at now. Oh, no, I'm off on Sunday. Shall we have Sunday's chat at 10 o'clock? Or 4 o'clock? I think we'll have it at 10 o'clock. Should we have it at 10 o'clock on Sunday? Oh, is it 11? Do I normally do it at 11? No, I normally do 11 on Sunday. Right, what time do you want me to do the chat on Sunday? Very quickly before you'll go, what time shall we do the chat on Sunday? 11 or 4? Just write it in the thingy. 11 or 4. I'm just checking I'm not working. No, 11 or 4 on Sunday. Nobody's messaging yet. There's quite a big delay, isn't it? So I'll just wait for a couple of minutes. 11 or 4 on Sunday, everyone. 11 or 4 on Sunday. Look at me repeating myself. Well, I'm right behind. Can you, am I right? You got the messages all over my face. I didn't realise that. Sorry about that. Nobody's saying. 11 or 4. 11 or 4. 4 or 11. Right, okay. Well, in that case, I shall say goodbye. Thank you for joining me. I've got to go and cook some vegetarian sausages because Danny the gardener's coming tomorrow and he has those for his lunch. I've got to write him a message, got to wrap his birthday present. Got to prep for tomorrow's show. I'm with Hannah tomorrow and Susie Duncan. Susie Duncan's in tomorrow. I think my messages have stopped moving, actually. I'll just wait and see if any more come in. If not, I'll just say bye-bye. Oh, look, they've all stopped. Now, normally when I say goodbye, you all come in and say goodbye, and nobody has. So hang on, let's just see what's happening. Let me just do that, do that, do that, do that. Oh, there you go. They're coming in now. 11, please, says Linda. 11, says Hillary. 11, says Deborah. Okay, let's do it till 11 on Sunday then. Have a good weekend, a good evening, everyone. I'm going to bed in a minute, Ian. 4, can't be there at 11. Or you're outweighed at the moment, Glennis. Let's just see if any more messages come in. They've started all going slow again now. Oh, it drives me mad, all this technology. Oh, Barbara says bye-bye, everyone. Swipe left, goodbye. Bye, see you Sunday, says Anne. 4, says Kathy. Oh, 4's catching up now. Bye, John, says Linda. Oh, I'm giving up with these messages. They're obviously all stuck somewhere. Oh, what I might do is after it's gone out, I can read all the messages, can't I? So I can see all the ones that it missed. I'm sorry if you didn't read yours out, but it all went horribly wrong. Okay, I've got to go. See you later. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.